July 1941, Amsterdam. A 13-year-old girl leans out of her window. The street below hums with life. A wedding, music, laughter, flowers. Life continues, oblivious to the shadows creeping closer.
I watched them dancing today. I wanted to run down there, to join the joy, but I stayed hidden behind glass. There is something wrong. I can feel it in the air.
The streets are normal, but families vanish overnight. Neighbors disappear. German soldiers patrol silently, checking papers, marking doors. The ordinary world is slowly dying.
Why does the world keep spinning when ours is breaking? I hear them taking people, and I feel powerless.
2 years before Anne Frank and her family would disappear into hiding, one question haunts history. Could her diary survive, even if she could not? Welcome to Echoes of Valor X. Today we uncover the diary of Anne Frank, a teenager whose voice still echoes through history. Her words are raw, intimate, and haunting. A teenager trapped in a world collapsing around her. July 1942. Anne and her family vanish into a secret annex above her father's office. Silence becomes survival. Every noise is a heartbeat she cannot ignore.
I must write, not for history, not for anyone, just for me. If I forget, I will forget myself.
Before hiding, life in Amsterdam seems ordinary. Shops open, children play, music drifts from the streets. But Anne notices what others might miss: anxious glances, hurried movements, the fear that lingers in the air.
I watched a wedding today. Music floated up to my window. I imagined I was dancing among them, but shadows moved behind the laughter. I cannot escape this feeling of danger.
The Nazis were already targeting Jewish families. Lists, marks, deportations. Yet from her window, Anne sees fleeting beauty, a fragile normalcy.
I fear the soldiers' boots. Each step makes my stomach turn. But still, I watch. I try to feel free, if only for a moment.
Even small details, sunlight on cobblestones, the smell of fresh bread, a neighbor's hurried glance, carry the tension of a world on the brink. July 1942. The Frank family disappears into the secret annex. 2 families live in a cramped space above Otto Frank's business. Silence becomes law. Fear is constant.
Every sound is a threat. A cough, a door creak, footsteps. I hide behind my notebook. Writing is my shield, my escape.
Days stretch into weeks. Anne documents daily life. Quarrels with her mother. Whispered laughter with her sister Margot. Small acts of defiance. Dreams of freedom.
I want to be what I could be, if only the world allowed it. Here I am trapped, but my words are free.
The diary captures the unseen war inside her. Hope and despair intertwined. Hunger gnaws at the body. Fear gnaws at the mind. For Anne, words are survival.
I hear them taking people, and I feel a chill. I cannot cry for fear, but I write.
Every day is a careful balance. Morning routines, chores, quiet learning, stolen moments of joy.
Margot laughs quietly. Father hums a tune. I remember the streets, the wedding, the sun on my face. These memories keep me alive.
Anne's diary is her confessional, her refuge, her rebellion. It reveals what history books cannot: the thoughts of a girl grappling with fear, identity, and morality in the shadow of annihilation.
I argue with mother. I fight with myself, but I dream. I dream of the day I can run freely, without fear. Will that day ever come?
For viewers whose fathers or uncles fought in the war, these experiences echo familiar stories: the quiet terror, the courage in small acts, the will to survive.
I feel strong, yet weak. I hope for courage I do not have, but I keep writing, always writing.
August 4th, 1944. The annex is raided. Families are arrested, transported first to Westerbork, then Auschwitz, and finally, Anne and Margot end up in Bergen-Belsen.
Why did it happen? Who knew? Who betrayed us? I wanted to live. I still want to believe in goodness.
Historians still debate who revealed the Frank family's hiding place. A neighbor? A member of the Jewish community? Evidence is circumstantial, yet the mystery endures.
I write these words hoping someone, someday, will understand. That someone will know we lived, even if only in whispers.
March 1945. Anne dies at 15. Bergen-Belsen, cold, overcrowded, starving. Weeks later, the war ends.
Though I am gone, let my words live. Let them whisper of life, of fear, of hope. Let someone remember.
Her diary survives. Otto Frank publishes it. The diary of a young girl becomes a global testament. A voice from the shadows, remembered long after the war ends.
Even in darkness, there is light. Even in silence, a voice can speak.
Anne Frank's diary is not just history. It is a mirror of humanity, our courage, our fragility, and our ability to endure in the darkest hours.
Even in hiding, even in fear, I am alive in words. Remember us.
If you want to hear more forgotten stories of war and survival, subscribe to Echoes of Valor X. Every voice matters. Every story deserves to be heard.